Over the last 4 summers, we planted over 300 bushes and trees, flowering bushes, butterfly bush, lilac bush, exotica is a beautiful exotic flower like that. It's called exotic. I've forgotten what that is. Peony, azalea, more butterflies, more azalea. This is a dwarf sunflower plant, lilac, roses, catnip, dappled willow, crepe myrtle, smoke plant, Scotch broom, hydrangea, spirea, rhododendron, black crepe myrtle, Japanese azalea, euonymus, roses, crepe myrtle, wigelia, Scotch broom, red honeysuckle, Scotch broom, yucca cherry, crepe myrtle. We have 26 crepe myrtles, Japanese azalea, Scotch broom. This is a euonymus. Has a real tiny, pretty little leaf. Lilac bush, hydrangea, roses, euonymus, crepe myrtle, Japanese azalea. My favorite bush, the dappled willow. Planted 4 summers ago. This is called myrtle, crepe myrtle, butterfly bush, crepe myrtle, red honeysuckle, another red honeysuckle, azalea, euonymus. I forgot what this is. Euonymus, azalea, another black crepe myrtle with red honeysuckle. This is a hibiscus plant, roses. This is crepe myrtle. I forget what this is. Roses. This is a mountain laurel. Doesn't like the sun, so it's not doing so well. Red honeysuckle, Scotch broom, wigelia, crepe myrtle, butterfly bush, hibiscus, rose, dappled willow, yellow rose bush, crepe myrtle, red tea roses. This is a plant native to Maryland. It gets a yellow flower. I've forgotten what it's called. Spirea, butterfly bush. I thought this was going to be, this is a magnolia bush. I'm not sure what this is. I don't know. Hibiscus, an azalea, another crepe myrtle. This is a butterfly bush. One of these is a burning bush. Looks like a lilac tree. This must be lilac also. It looks like a yellow lilac bush. Yes, another lilac. Hydrangea and a wigelia in the back. Dappled willow. This is another smoke plant. Gets a pink flower. It looks like a cloud. And that is a mountain laurel that's in the shade. Looks much better. It's green. Over here. Sure what this is. I think it might be a dappled willow tree. That's a crepe myrtle. This is called a sand cherry. It gets beautiful pink flowers and it's full of dark leaves. This is a hanging trumpet vine. Quince. This is a new variety of quince. The blooms come all the way up the branch. 2 evergreens. This is our dogwood tree we've had forever. This is a red bud tree, which I love. And these two bushes are new. I forgot what they're called. This is holly, regalia, quince. This is a crabapple tree. This is a magnolia tree. Forgotten what that is. Look at that. Holly. This looks like a shrub. More quince, regalia. Not sure what that is. That's more quince, crepe myrtle, regalia, dappled willow, a magnolia tree, another evergreen. Then that's a sand cherry down there. They don't seem to like this part of our property. It's cold and windy here. And then some evergreens going down the hill there. And then come this way. We'll go over here. These have all been planted this summer. That's a dappled willow. Forgot what this is. That's a azalea. This is more that sand cherry. It looks a little better, but it looks a lot better when it's not out here. Some more azaleas. Those are those Japanese azaleas. This is our white crepe myrtle tree that we've had almost for 30 years. I'm not sure what that is. That is a rhododendron. I think that's a hibiscus. This is a cut leaf maple that Tom planted years and years ago. That's the exotic azalea. This is one of those, not sure, looks like a hydrangea bush, but I'm not sure what it is. That's the dappled willow, the crepe myrtle, exotic azalea, more crepe myrtle, rhododendron, crepe myrtle, dappled willow. This is a type of hibiscus plant called Rose of Sharon. That's a regalia. Getting the names of these. This is another cut leaf maple here, and this Japanese maple keeps growing off of the trunk. We cut one off and put it over by the pool, and this has grown back in just 2 years. Look at it, how tall it is. Another one of those hydrangea-like bushes. Quince, crepe myrtle, dappled willow, crepe myrtle, quince. We have an oak tree we just planted this year. Look at what this is. This is a quince. This is called a beauty bush. Has all these very tiny little blossoms, but they'll get like berries. And there's a purple kind, and this looks like going to be a pink kind, called a beauty bush. This is a variegated azalea, which I think is great. We planted about 6 of them. They'll be pretty all year long because they have the variegated leaves. This is more that exotica blossom that I showed at the beginning. Japanese azalea, hydrangea. Now we got to go around the house. Shall we go this way and go around that way?
Yeah, get this one.
That is another one of those myrtle bushes. These are winterberry bushes. They get real big red berries on in the fall and through the winter. This is another beauty bush. These are called purple pixie. They're like jazz hands shrubs, and they get pink flowers on them. Let's see. We do have a beautiful holly tree in the corner over here, which I put over there purposefully because I love the way it looks against the brick there. And that's 3 years old. It's getting new growth all the time. It's doing great. That's my astilbe. These have all been here forever since we put the addition on. I'll get this out. I'll over here. Right over here. We'll go around the outside here. That's Japanese azalea, crepe myrtle. That's a rose bush. That's another cut leaf maple. Rose bush, yellow rose bush, holly. Forgot what that is. I'm not sure what this is either. This is doing really well here. This is a crepe myrtle. Here's more what the sand cherry looks like. In the summer, in the spring, it has all these little pretty pink flowers. Little pink, it's just beautiful. Another rose bush not doing so well. That's purslane. I put in, it doesn't need to be watered. It's, it's desert-like. This is a daffodillo, another crepe myrtle, another sand cherry. This one's looking much healthier and much fuller. Really beautiful.